Hey guys, what's going on? Spartiosh here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Elder Scrolls Blades. This video is going to be broken down into 5 major components, so if you want to, skip ahead to what you want to see. You are a member of the Blades, an elite group of agents who fight for the Empire. You recently just returned to your hometown to find it completely destroyed, and as the story unravels, you find out how the town was destroyed and start rebuilding it. The core gameplay is going on individual missions to collect resources to rebuild your town. There's no open world to the game except individual missions that you go on, some of which are randomly generated. There's nothing really special about each mission, they're all just looking for items or killing a number of enemies, but they actually are quite fun. Todd Howard would have us believe that Blades is a
pure Elder Scrolls game,
but I'm not sure I totally agree with this statement. Elder Scrolls Blades is comprised of 3 main game modes: Arena, Town, and Abyss. Town is what we just discussed, where the main story takes place. Abyss, on the other hand, is a never-ending dungeon that keeps going down level by level, and the more you play, the more rewards you gather. Finally is Arena, which isn't playable in early access, but all it is a PvP zone for players. The combat is touch-based, where you hold down the screen to attack. It seems very basic, but you can actually start stringing together some nice combos, and it actually is kinda fun. It isn't the most complicated combat system, but it gets the job done and it isn't too bad. You also have access to spells and other attacks down the bottom which you can use during battle, which you unlock through leveling up. The combat is quite basic, but you have to remember this is a mobile game, and when you're playing on the go, it's quite easy and fun at the same time. One of the most interesting things about this game is it can be played entirely in portrait mode. This means you can play the entire game with one hand, and it's really quite easy to do. Walking changes from a joystick to a tap, meaning you only ever need one hand to be playing the game. The graphics in this game are really quite something special. I mean, just have a look. What the team have managed to do at Bethesda on a mobile phone is really incredible. It's very rare that we see a video game on a phone that looks this good. There is seriously quite a lot of detail. Some of the models aren't as good as others, but for the most part, this game really does look beautiful. But the beauty of this game does not distract me from the greatest issue this game has.
Blades is coming this fall for free. For free.
So this is the biggest problem with the game. It's free. It's free to download, free to play, but it's not free to win. This game is plagued with in-app purchases which really halter your progress so heavily. To progress the game, you need to build your town. To build your town, you need resources. To get resources, you need chests. And every single chest you either have to wait hours for to open or pay with gems. And gems are a hard currency to find, and they continually entice you to try pay for them. To me, this just ruins the pacing of the game, as it's so hard to progress without spending actual money. It really frustrates me so much because I actually really enjoy this game, but don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on gems. I feel this game would be fantastic if it wasn't plagued with all these in-app purchases. If they didn't have them, the game's pacing would be so much better, and you could just play the game for enjoyment. So my solution to the problem is, I just wish they released a paid version of the game. I may be alone in thinking this, but I would much prefer a one-off payment of like $30 to play this game without these in-app purchases. Bethesda will probably never do this because this will act as an infinite revenue for them with the in-app purchases, so I'm hopeful, but I just wish we could buy this game one-off instead of having to continually pay for in-app purchases just to play the game. I would just like to mention that this is an early access review, so all the things I've criticised could be changed and fixed in future updates, but who knows. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you have any comments, make sure you leave them down below.